Hi, my name is Dan Christensen, and I'm a software engineer for Novell. I've been working on GroupWise for about 10 years now, although in the last little while I've focused my efforts mostly on integrating GroupWise with Novell's other collaboration products such as Novell Vibe. Today I'm going to show you a couple of different features that have been added in GroupWise 2012 that allow you to connect with and interact with content in Novell Vibe directly from your GroupWise mailbox. The first thing that I want to show you are these email notifications that are sent out by Novell Vibe when content is added or commented on or modified. And what we've done in GroupWise 2012 is, first of all, as you scan your mailbox, you can see that the Vibe messages kind of stand out from the rest with these little icons that let you know that the email represents Vibe content. As you click on one of these emails, you'll see that we actually load a live web page view of the content that's identical to what you would see were you visiting Vibe in a web browser. So just to compare here, I'll bring up Chrome, and you can see that this view here is exactly what we're seeing in GroupWise. It's just been formatted to fit into the quick viewer window here. But from this window, I have all of the same functionality that I have directly from the website. I can act on this message. I could give it a rating, for instance. I can pop up user details. All of the things that I can do on the website, I can do directly on this view in my mailbox. Another thing that I'd like to show you that we've added in GroupWise 2012 is the ability to take an attachment that comes from a regular email and upload that directly into Novell Vibe. So occasionally, I'll have a coworker that sends me a document by email that I really think belongs in Novell Vibe, shared with a team of people where everybody has access to it. So I can actually right-click on the email attachment and say Save in Novell Vibe. And you'll see that as I do that, I'm prompted where I want to put it in Novell Vibe, and I'm given the opportunity to rename it. So we'll just give that a more meaningful name there, and we'll save that off. And as simple as that, I've just saved that document into my Vibe workspace. Now we can actually come over here to my Vibe tree within my GroupWise mailbox, and we'll pop into that workspace, and you can see that sure enough, there's that document that I saved directly from GroupWise, and it's now accessible to all of the members of this team Vibe integrations. The next thing I want to show you is the search functionality that we've added into GroupWise that allows you to search, obviously not just your GroupWise mailbox, but your content in Vibe as well. So if I bring up the GroupWise Find dialog here, you'll see that there's a little checkbox next to Novell Vibe that I can check to include content from the Novell Vibe server. And as I go to search for information here, I can fill in my criteria. So I'm looking for documents from me that have the text GroupWise 2012, and let's look for documents. And we'll do a search, and it didn't find any of those in my mailbox, but here's a number of things that it found on Novell Vibe. 4 items that it found, 3 documents, and this entry here. So from here, I can actually preview this content directly in the GroupWise Find Results window, or I can double click on it to view it as well. And it allows me to see, in this case of the document, it shows me the actual content of the document in the quick viewer, just as if I was viewing a document directly within GroupWise. From here, I can do some interesting things like, if I want to forward this document along to another GroupWise user, I'll send it to myself in this case. I can do that directly from this window here. So I can take content out of Vibe and actually forward it to other email users that may not be on the Vibe system. And here's that email. The last thing that I wanted to show you here was the ability to take a conversation that starts in email and promote it into the team environment in Novell Vibe. So for instance, I've got this email here from Dean that's talking about which integrations do we want to include in the next version of GroupWise. Now this is something that I think would be a great topic for the entire team to discuss. So I can easily take this email from Dean and say, drop that into my discussion folder. And as I pop over here now, I can see that I've started a new conversation topic with Dean's original question here, where other people now can comment on the discussion and contribute outside of the private conversation that Dean and I had been having previously. Well, that's all that I wanted to show you today for the Novell Vibe integrations. Again, my name is Dan Christensen. I hope you enjoyed this little demo. Thank you.